Hello, hi, it's Alise. I'm sitting on the floor right now, and my microphone is right here. It's sitting on top of my trash can turned upside down, and then my camera is on the chair. And you can see in the there we are. You can see me in the mirror. Yeah, so we have a new setup for today because I'm going to be sewing. I will be sewing. Oh, the needles are falling out. This is dangerous. And I feel like sewing will just go better if I'm sitting on the floor. So that's where we are right now. Gotta be very careful not to drop this needle. I've already dropped it twice before starting the video. Please. Okay. I wanted to close this. I just got this. Am I too far away from the microphone? Maybe I'll move it a little bit closer. I just got this little sewing kit because I accidentally cut a hole in my shirt because I was trying to cut the tag out and the tag was on the side. I was trying to cut the tag and I just cut into the shirt. So I will have to sew it. I'll show you the shirt. It's just a plain black shirt. I don't know why the neck is like that. Plain black shirt. And where's the hole? The hole is over here on the side. Can you see it? This little hole. So we're gonna sew that. This shirt is from Zara. I got this about a year ago for auditions. It's good to have a plain black like tank top or like shirt that shows your shape for auditions. Actually, I wore this recently in an audition for a fashion show. Did not pass the audition, but that's okay. And at the time that I wore it, I didn't cut the tag out yet, and it was really itchy. So maybe that's why I didn't pass the audition. Just kidding. Giving myself excuses. No, I didn't pass because honestly I did so bad. Also, I'm wearing my glasses for a couple reasons. I have so many things to tell you. Before I start sewing, I'm just going to chat a little bit. So first, I'll tell you why I'm not wearing my glasses. No, why I am wearing my glasses is because a couple reasons. For one thing, I'm not wearing my contacts because my eye is hurting. My right eye is hurting. And then the other reason is that I'm not wearing makeup on my eyes because my eye is hurting. And I don't want, like, if there's any infection or something, I don't want to get it in my makeup, so I'm just not, I don't want to irritate my eye anymore, so no contacts and no makeup. And so for vision purposes and also to cover my eyes, because the last time that I didn't wear mascara in a video, a bunch of people commented and were like, you look like you're feeling down, you look really tired. Like, do you need to take a break? Are you okay? Something is off. Your vibe is off. And I was like, I'm just not wearing mascara. It was so funny to me. Yeah. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. That's so funny. I don't think I look that bad without it. And you can just see that my eyelashes are much lighter and you can't really see them. They're still there, I promise. They're just light brown. And I wear like black mascara to make them, boom, more visible. So if it looks like I'm tired or not feeling well, I'm okay. I'm totally fine. I'm just not wearing mascara. Thank you for your concerns, though. I promise I'm okay. I like sitting on the floor. This is fun. You can see a new angle of my room. This is a new room angle for you. There's my TV that I haven't turned on in months. And there's my bookshelf. And here's my bed with my pajamas on it. I just keep my pajamas on my bed because I'm gonna wear them in bed, so I'll just leave them on the bed. Of course, if somebody comes over, I'll clean up and put them away. But I feel like they just belong on the bed. I really like these pajamas. They're so cute. They are from Gelato BK. I think I've told you all about Gelato BK one time before. Gelato BK. It is a really popular, these noises in the background, it's a really popular pajamas store for girlies in Japan. And look, and it has matching teddy bear pants. So cute. And they're really expensive, but they're really nice quality and super soft. And I don't know why it's so popular. But I received them as a gift. And I love them. Because they're really soft. Okay. And blink, 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 I'm blinking, and blink, 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 blink. I think the reason that I hope you guys don't mind that I'm not sewing right away, because I plan on putting something in the title like sewing while talking to you. So if you're here for the sewing, I'm sorry. The sewing will come in a few minutes. I just wanted to kind of talk and get a few things out of the way first. But I think the reason that my eye got I don't know what to call it, like I don't pink eye, or it's not pink, I don't know. A sty? Is that the same thing? A pink eye and a sty? Sorry to gross you all out, but there's something definitely not right in my right eye. Not right in my right in my right eye is not right. I woke up and it was really painful and like hard to blink, and the top lid is swollen, like on the left side of the right lid right here, and it kind of hurt to press on it. And I used a antibacterial eye wash thing. That's another thing that I never heard of until coming to Japan. It's pretty popular here. It's this little cup and you fill it up with this special liquid, and apparently it cleans out your eye, and you can get one that's like antibacterial, antiviral, I don't know, anti-something, kills the germies, and you put it on your eyeball and it suctions to it, and then you go blink, 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 and it feels really weird, and afterwards your eye is all tingly and cold, but it really helps get rid of any, I don't know, anything that shouldn't be in your eyes. And so I used that, and I think it helped because I'm feeling a little better than I was this morning. And can you all see? Does it look okay? Maybe it's like a little bit pink. I shouldn't touch it. Anyway, sorry to gross you out. Anyway, the reason I was telling you about that again was I think the reason, this is the second time this has happened to me in like the past year, 6 months maybe, I'm not sure. And I think it's because when makeup artists use their makeup on my eyes and their own brushes and stuff, and like their own mascaras, I don't know how many people they've put that makeup on before me, and I don't know how like clean it is. And I don't really have any control over that. Like when I show up to a shoot, they have full power to do what they want, like with my hair and my makeup and everything. And so like I've complained before about, I feel like my hair is getting fried because there's freaking sirens. This is a different siren. This sounds like, oh, there's two. There's the ambulance and a fire truck at the same time. That's a new one, but it's kind of going away. Do you guys hear it? I'm sorry if it's bothering you. I may edit this out. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, that's one thing about modeling that I'm not a fan of, is you kind of lose all freedom to your appearance in a lot of ways. Like, I'm not allowed to cut my hair or dye it or anything. I have to get my manager's approval to like change anything about my appearance. And on set, the makeup artist can do whatever, and that's fine because you can wash off makeup. But if the makeup artist isn't keeping their makeup clean and they're like reusing the same thing on my eye that was on somebody else's eye, I'm 99% sure that's what caused my eye being funky again, because this has never happened to me so much after I started modeling. Yeah, and I don't appreciate that. Boo. If you're a makeup artist, how often do you clean your supplies? I feel like there should be rules or regulations, because that's a health concern. That's a, yeah. And sometimes the makeup makes me break out as well. Okay, enough about that. But I just wanted to explain a few things since I got my glasses today. My glasses. But these glasses are a little bit old. Actually, I got these for free thanks to this channel way back in the day, back when, about 2 years ago, when I was still living in America. I was doing like brand deal things. I don't do that anymore because it just stresses me out. But I used to do, and I got these free prescription glasses. And I did a cute little ad in the video. And if you've seen that, then you've been here for a long time. That was back when I was in my college dorm. Yeah. But I still wear these glasses, and these are my most updated prescription glasses. And they're not very good, I've realized, compared to my contacts that I usually wear, because I was out and about today and I couldn't see very well. So I might have to get some new ones. Do you think I should contact the same company that sent me these for free? Be like, hey, I'd love to work with you again. That's what a good businessman, businesswoman, creator would do. I'm so bad at that. I know that I should try to take advantage of, I don't know, brand deals. I don't know. It stresses me out. I don't know. So I did it a few times and I was like, I can't do this. I don't know. I would be a terrible salesman. I would be the absolute worst. I want to have a beverage. Usually when I'm filming, I show you all my beverage of the day, but I don't have one right now sitting next to me on the floor, so let's talk about it. I have orange juice in the fridge. No, I think I drank it all. Okay, not sure. There might be orange juice. And then there's a mixed fruits and vegetable juice that is very, very healthy. And then I can make some tea. I have a lot of different teas. I have green tea. I have Earl Grey tea. I have hibiscus tea. I have lemon ginger. I have a sleepy time. It's like lavender and chamomile. That's a good one. And then I have an acai pomegranate, like berry one. And I think I have one more. It's a fruit-based tea. I think it was lemon and raspberry. And then I have some black teas, different types. I have a lot of teas, don't I? Yeah. I should probably drink some, but if we choose tea as our beverage of the day, I'll have to go boil water, and then it'll take a few minutes, not for you, because I'll edit the video and it'll be like just a snap of my finger and I'm here with a drink, but for me it'll take like 5 minutes at least. What should I do? Or we could just have water. That's always a good one. But I feel like I need a good beverage to assist me with sewing. On a different note, I've been using my iPad recently. I kind of forgot about it. And then I found it in the bookshelf and I was like, oh my goodness, I should be using this. So I've been using it. It's a lot easier to carry around than my laptop. And I can use it for a lot of stuff, a lot of things, and many, many things. If it looks like my eyes are over there, it's because I'm staring at myself in my phone. Because I don't think I look that bad without mascara, do I? I don't know. I don't think I look that bad. Maybe there was something off about my vibe that day, because a lot of people commented on that video. Like, you're not just like you look tired, but like your vibe is off. And I was like, really? For one thing, it was a role play, so it wasn't even like me. I would understand if I was just talking myself and they're like, you seem down. But I was playing a whole character. I wasn't even being myself, so I don't know if that's just my bad acting. I don't know. I'm sorry. Who knows? Ellie. I really like my iPad. I love when you rediscover things. Like, I also recently rediscovered a shirt that was in a suitcase for a long time, and I found it, and I wore it. I've worn it for like 3 days straight. Don't tell anybody. And it's really exciting because I got compliments on it, and my friend was like, oh, is that a new shirt? I was like, no, this is about 7 years old. I had this in high school. I did have it in high school, but I haven't worn it in forever. And I haven't worn it since I've lived in Japan. Because it was in a suitcase. Oh my goodness. Okay, now you can see my little setup. So here's the chair. Okay, you see the chair? And then here's my phone on this little tripod. So you can see how I stare at myself. It's very easy to just look in the camera. No, to look at the screen. When I should look over here. This is the camera on the side. But it's kind of hard to look there because there's this distracting picture of myself that I keep wanting to look at. So I'm trying to look more into the camera. And my nails are pretty long, so I can do tippity-tappity. I'm just procrastinating getting up to get a drink, so I'm just talking. Oopsie. I kind of want to take you with me. I wish I could take you with me in the kitchen. But the microphone is here, and it said, sorry, can't do that. But okay. You can guess what beverage you think I'm gonna come back with, and you can see if you're right in like 3, 2, 1 seconds, okay? I'll be here in a minute, in a second. Hello, I'm back. Hi. I have my juice is what I decided on. This is fruit and vegetable mixed juice. And it tastes like a little bit like apple juice if it had a healthier undertones. Okay, I'm gonna set this next to me on the floor. a little bit far away so we don't spill it. Alrighty. And now I think we are ready to get sewing. Okay. So I have not I'm sorry. I've not sewn. So I have not sewn in many years. But I learned to sew from a pretty young age because I did ballet growing up, and ballerinas often have to sew their own shoes, especially point shoes, the ones where you go all the way up on your tippy toes. Those shoes are all pain in the butt, to be honest with you. For one thing, they're really expensive, and there's a lot of different types, and you have to get fitted to fit your foot like exactly, and then they don't come with the elastics or the ribbons to tie them onto your foot because they have to be sewn to fit your foot exactly. So it doesn't come with it, you have to sew it all yourself. And my dance teacher made us sew our own shoes, there was never a point, and she would tell our parents, do not sew your kids' shoes, they need to sew them themselves. And I'm not sure why. I'm glad she did that because it taught me to sew, and I feel like it gave us a better appreciation for the shoes because it took literally hours of sewing. So we really cherished them. Maybe that was her purpose, I'm not sure. But my friend told me that she just made her grandma sew them for her. But I always sewed mine. I always sewed my shoes, so that's how I learned how to sew. And it's a really good skill to have because if I get a hole in my shirt, I can fix it. But anyway, I haven't done this in a really long time, so I hope I still remember how to do it. So because the shirt is black, I plan on using this black thread. There's a lot of things in this stitch kit. We have pins. I don't know what this is. It's like little tweezers. We have little scissors. We have some extra spare buttons and some needles, safety pins, and 6 colors of thread. What is it called? Thread? Is it called thread? It's not yarn. This is thread, isn't it? You thread a needle. The threads, yeah. Anyway, so here's the needle. Let's be very careful not to drop this. Okay. How am I supposed to get this? What the heck? How am I supposed to get this? Please. Okay. Please. I'm trying to get this thread out of here. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do this. Okay. Oh, okay. So this flips. Okay, that comes out. I don't know if it's supposed to come out, but that's what I'm doing. So if I do this well, I'll only have to thread the needle one time. Let's see. I'll be using a lot, just to give myself a lot of space. Can you see this? It's very, very thin. This is how long it is. I think I'll do double stitching. So from what I learned when I was sewing my point shoes, my ballet shoes, we would double the thread to make it stronger. So you can thread the needle a couple different ways. You can do like one, or you can double, and then it would be like 2 strands going together. I think most people do 2 at the same time, don't they? I think so. When I was low on the thread, I think sometimes I would just do one even though we were supposed to do. Okay. I feel like that should definitely be enough. Okay. So now I'm going to take these tiny red scissors. This is so cute. They're so tiny. Oh, I gotta get them out of here. Okay. These tiny red scissors and cut my thread. Ready? Can you see? Dude. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, okay. And now the thread fell to the ground. I have no idea where it is. Here it is. Okay. And now we thread the needle. So take the end that is the least frayed, because it will be easier to get through. This is a tiny eyelet. Is this called an eyelet? I don't remember the hole of the needle. It's tiny. Is there a bigger one? What the heck? Okay, and then you should lick it, because when it's wet, it's easier to get through. Can you see? I want to show you. This is gonna be so wise. I've never used a needle with an eye this small. Oh, the eye, that's what it's called. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't even know if this is gonna go through. Why is the eye so tiny? The thread will not go through here. You think how tiny this is? What in the world? And another ambulance is coming. Oh Lord. Oh my god. I don't think I can get this through here. It's gonna use all of my focus. I didn't expect this to be hard. I'm gonna check the other needle. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do? Ow. What the heck? It will not go through. Oh, it's going. Oh, it's going. Oh. Nobody move. It's going. Do you see? Oh my god. Please. Oh, this is hard with long nails. Yay. We did it. Okay. So then you take both ends and bring them together, basically like folding it in half, and let the needle go to the middle like this. Okay, and at this point, do it. Hey, do your job. Thank you. At this point, you will want to tie a knot at the end. And the way that I learned how to do this is that, okay, I'm realizing that sewing and the way that I learned involves a lot of like licking the thread. So you either like lick your fingers or get them wet or whatever and go twist, and then it kind of automatically ties it in a knot and you pull it. That is what I learned. Isn't that what I learned? Why is it not working? Pretty sure that's what I learned. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh no, it's working. You just kind of like twist it and then what the heck? Am I wrong? Maybe this isn't how I learned. I don't remember. It's been years. Please work. Please. Okay, it didn't work. So if that doesn't work, then let's just tie it ourselves in a little knot. And then we will do it again. Oh shoot. I only have one knot, but I want to make it more knots just to make sure that it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Please, I'm asking you very kindly, please. Okay, that's better. See this knot here? It's pretty good. Okay, and then cut off a little bit of the excess, but not too much at this point. Not too much. Okay, leave about that much. Righty. So, this is how long we are. I'm going to sit this on top of the microphone so I don't lose it. Okay, and then we should turn the shirt inside out so that the stitches or whatever are on the inside and not the outside, if that makes sense. So turn this guy inside out and find the hole. Oh my god. People are so loud and obnoxious and I don't like it. Don't like it at all. And I'm very sorry about that. So here's our hole that we're working with here. I can put my hand under so you can see. Can you see that? Yeah. Right here. Okay. And it's along a seam, which I think makes it a little easier to sew it up. So you already have kind of the outline of it for you. Okay. So now we're just going to go in here. Just stab it in and get started. Like this. Okay. And see this. Now there's different ways that you can stitch. You can do like cross stitching, you can do the loopy stitching, I don't know the real names. And I think I'm going to do maybe 2 layers of crossing. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. 2 layers of crossing. Am I doing this right? I hope I'm doing this right. Yeah, that seems right. Do 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 do. I'm really glad that I did ballet growing up. I think I learned a lot. Not just dance things, but but I think ballet is such a attention to detail and precision, I think, is one of the biggest things that I learned. Yeah, attention to detail, precision. I think that ballet breeds perfectionism in a lot of girls from a young age, which could be good or bad. I think for me it was good in some ways, because technique in ballet is like an art. From the outside, it probably just looks like, oh, wow, I've already done one go off the top of it. That's good. No, from the outside, it probably looks like girls spinning in circles wearing tutus or whatever. But I promise you, it is very difficult and takes years and years and years of hard work to master. And I wasn't very good, and I did it for years and years, and I still wasn't that good. But it was really fun. Okay. Oh, but you know what I like? It's good for my ego is a lot of the times people ask me, especially since I started modeling on set during a photo shoot or something, the cameraman or somebody will ask me, did you do classical ballet? I said, yes, I did. How did you know? And they're like, oh, I can tell by like your body control or your posture, your this, your that. I think usually it's a posture thing. Or some people are just like, oh, you just look like a ballerina. I don't know what that means, but I always take it as a compliment, and it makes me happy when people say that. I think it's because I have a really long neck. You probably can't tell in my videos, but I do have a pretty long neck. And I don't remember if I've mentioned this here or not, but I was told by a doctor recently, like a year ago, after getting an x-ray of my spine and my neck, that I have an extra bone in my neck, and that my neck is very long, and I actually have an extra bone. That's crazy. I'm a giraffe. I'm part giraffe. I like giraffes. Giraffes are cool. This is relaxing. I want to have more things that I do just for my own enjoyment. I feel like a lot of what I do is because I have to do it for some reason or another. You know, for work, for payment, for somebody else wanted me to, whatever. But I realized that there's not a lot of things that I just do for myself because I want to do it. And I want to start doing that again. I think that's what people call hobbies. And I want to have more. When I started YouTube, it was a hobby, but now I feel like I can't call it a hobby. It's turned more into like another little jobby job. And I still enjoy it, but it's not like a hobby, because I do feel like the pressure of having to do something to like please an audience or, make enough money to pay my rent, etc., etc. So yeah, I need new hobbies. Maybe I should become a seamstress and start sewing shirts, like deliberately put holes in my clothes so that I can sew them back together as a hobby. It's not a bad idea. Owie. Hit my didn't stab, that sounds violent. I pricked my thumb with this needle. Some people do have fears of needles, and I don't know if I think that's more in the context of like the doctor and getting a vaccination, that needle, and not like a sewing needle. I'm not sure. Is a sewing needle another? Does the fear of needles also? I'm not really sure. I'm on my third lap on here. I think I'm done. I'm just still going because I have so much leftover string, and it can't hurt to go over and over again. I really would like to get more into photography. I can imagine myself just traveling somewhere, going to a new city with just me and my camera and walking around randomly and taking pictures of the pretty things that I see. I would love to do that. I've been putting off buying a camera for so long. I don't know, because I can never decide on like what's the best camera. If anybody has good camera recommendations, I think Japan is a pretty good place to buy a camera because they make, isn't Sony is Japanese, Canon, Nikon, they're all Japanese, aren't they? Fujifilm, both Canon and Nikon, yeah. And Sony, wow. Is Sony Japanese? Is Sony Japanese or is Sony Korean? I need to look this up. We're gonna pause. So I don't like putting ideas into my viewers' heads if they're lies, so I have to look this up. Sony, Japanese or Korean? I know that there's a headquarters in Tokyo for Sony, but I don't know if it's like the main headquarters or just, So, let's see. I went to the Sony headquarters in Tokyo recently. Not actually inside of it, but in the building that it's in, and I saw like Sony headquarters. It was a really nice building. Okay, Sony is from what country? Sony は日本の会社ですか？ソニーグループ、ソニーコーポレーションは日本の東京というのに会社で世界的なOkay, according to Japanese Wikipedia, Sony Group is based in Japan. I don't know why. Every time I search things now, my Safari is in Japanese and I'll search in English and it still comes up with Japanese results. And like, that's good, but I want English results because I don't trust my Japanese. Okay, yeah. Nihonbashi, Tokyo. Oh, Nihonbashi, that's where I went. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm thinking of Samsung. Samsung is Korean and Sony is Japanese. Okay. Sony was founded in 1946 in Nihonbashi, Tokyo. Oh my gosh, so they've been in that same neighborhood ever since they were, what's the word, established? Ever since they were published? No. Published? What's the word? You found, ever since it was founded. Wow. Nihonbashi, it's not touristy at all, but I had lunch at this really popular cafe. Had really good reviews. It was so good. I forget the name, but it was in Nihonbashi. There's no tourists, absolutely no tourists, just like people working in all the offices nearby. Anyway, Sony. I may as well Google now as Canon, country of origin. I also think it's Japan, country. I didn't realize that Japan did all the cameras. That's a little crazy. Canon, camera, country of origin, Japanese. Okay. Also headquartered in Tokyo, Ota, Tokyo. I've never been in Ota before. Canon, and then what was the other one? Nikon. Nikon is definitely, because Nikon. I get ads on my YouTube all the time for Nikon, and in Japanese they pronounce it Nikon, and it goes Nikon, kamera dake janai. Sorry, something like that. Nikon kamera dake janakate. It's like Nikon is not only a camera, but the way that Japanese grammar works, it sounds like at first he's just saying like Nikon is a camera. So he's like Nikon wa camera dakeじゃなくて Nikon has a camera, only not. The grammar structure is a little different. Anyway, Nikon camera, Nikon, country of origin, Tokyo Optical Industries, founded in 1917. Wow. In Bunkyoku, Tokyo. Wow. Okay, so I'm not really sure why all of the major camera companies are from Japan. That's very interesting. I knew that a lot of cars come from Japan, but I didn't know cameras as well. So, anyway, of those, or if there's others, if any of you have any camera recommendations, I would be very happy to hear. I didn't finish sewing. What am I doing? What are we doing, guys? Let's get it together. What are we doing? So, I need to finish off the stitches here. Ow! It's gonna start bleeding. Oh my goodness. I just stabbed my finger. That hurted. That hurt. Okay. Sorry about that. Hope I didn't scare you. So now we're going to tie this off, and this is very important that you tie it off strongly enough so that it will not come untied. And basically you just stitch it through like you're gonna do a regular one, but then you loop it through and you tie a little knot, and then you should do it again. But I do it like 10 times because I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. Do a big loopy knot. It's kind of hard to see because it's a black shirt with this black stitching. This is kind of relaxing for me as well. I hope it's relaxing for you. I've done about 5 loopy throughs here, 5 little knots, and I'm gonna do another one. We're just gonna keep doing more and more. I don't want this to come undone. I don't know when I should end it. Okay, this will be the last one. Or will it? Okay. Yeah, I'm running out of string here. Oh, string. That's the word. I kept saying thread. You can call it string, right? String. Okay. So now we use our little scissors again to cut off the needle and cut it pretty close. But it's on the inside, so it's okay if the thread is a little bit visible. Okay. And then we don't want to lose our needle. Okay, so put the needle back where it goes in here. Hello. Hee hee. And then close. Okay, and the moment of truth. Oh no, I didn't put the little scissors in there. Gosh, I hope I didn't overdo it, and then there's gonna be a little cinch in the fabric. I might have overdone it. I should have. Yeah, you can see it. Shoot. I mean, at least there's not a hole anymore. I kind of overdid it. I took in too much fabric. It's not a straight line, but there's not a hole. So I'll say it is wearable. It's not perfect. Can you guys see? Here's the seam, and then the hole was right around here, and you can see that it's a little bit wiggly. I didn't do it in a straight line. See this little wiggle? Shooty. Yeah. Oh well. But it seems pretty sturdy. And you can't see any stitches. It's just a little wiggly line. That's okay. Nobody will notice it's a black shirt. As long as my skin isn't popping through anymore. Yay! That was good. I'm glad I still remember how to sew. So I can wear this shirt now. Ooh. Oh, I haven't been drinking my juice. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah. Otherwise, I've been pretty good lately. Sorting out things with my future job. I will be joining the JET program in the end of the summer. And the JET program is a cultural exchange, language exchange program between Japan and other countries that produce English-speaking people. And the Japanese government hires people to work. Most of the time it's in a school environment or in a board of education or in a government office, to either be English teachers or assist English teaching or implement like cultural exchange programs, stuff like that. Just basically introduce other countries and English to Japan and the school system and stuff. So I will be joining the program as an ALT, which is an assistant language teacher. So I will be assisting in English class in a school, most likely a high school is what I was told. And I learned recently the place that I will be teaching, and I'm not going to tell you guys yet. I gotta think about it. But I'm happy with the place that I was put. I'm not going super far away in the middle of nowhere. I'm happy about where I'm gonna be. I would be happy no matter where they put me, but I was a little scared that they might send me out, like, to the other side of the country in a super rural farm area, and that might be a little challenging. But I am very grateful for the place that I was put, and I'll be moving there at the end of the summer, so I'll be moving. And I guess I will tell you all that I will be going back to the United States over the summer as well. And so I'm just preparing for all those things like moving and job stuff. And I thought I heard a cat. I wish there was a cat. I really want a cat. Yeah. So looking forward to the future. But don't worry, I'll still be here making videos. I'll always keep making little ASMR videos because it's not difficult. I don't really have to do a whole lot of anything. I mean, I just sit down in front of my phone, I plug in my little microphone, and I just start talking. And editing really doesn't take too long, so I'll be keeping this up as long as you all keep watching. So cheers. Cheers to that. Alrighty. I hope you enjoyed our little chat here on the floor. And I hope you enjoyed watching me sew. It was so much fun. Okay, bye. Sorry. Okay, bye. See you later.